brought to you by Gitanjali Salon, Channi Himmat, Jammu. Follow Ruchika Makeovers on Facebook and Instagram for best bridal makeup in town.
Hello viewers, you're watching Jammu Links News. I am Manat Gupta and welcome to the daily updates of Midday News. Let's begin. A 60-year-old man died of COVID-19 while 18 fresh cases were detected in Jammu and Kashmir on Monday, taking the death toll to 10 and tally of positive cases to 879 in the Union Territory. The man who died had already lost his 34-year-old son to the respiratory disease 4 days ago. The Jammu region has witnessed a major spike in coronavirus positive cases in the past 24 hours, with 8 fresh cases being reported from Jammu's Kathua district, taking the active positive cases in the region to 21. 3 members of a family, including a woman and her 2 children, and a worker hailing from Pinter village in Bilawar Tehsil of Kathua district, who had recently returned from New Delhi and were under administrative quarantine, tested positive for COVID in Kathua district. 2 more patients, including one from the Khanpur area of Nagrota and the other from the Bhathindi area of Jammu, tested positive. They were at the quarantine center in Kotbalwar. Mobile internet service at 2G speed was restored in the Kashmir Valley except Pulwama and Shopian district hours after the Supreme Court ruled out immediate restoration of 4G services in Jammu and Kashmir. 2G internet services on mobile platforms were restored in the 8 of the 10 districts of Kashmir late on Monday night, 5 days after the services were suspended in the wake of killing of Hizbul Mujahideen terrorist Riaz Naiku in an encounter with security forces in Pulwama district last Wednesday. The Union Territory government has ordered that Rohit Kansal, Principal Secretary, Planning Development and Monitoring Department, and Hirdesh Kumar, Chief Electoral Officer, J&K, will be the nodal officers overall in charge for management of stranded persons, returnees who arrive at Jammu and Katra railway stations respectively. Economic activities in India are set to gather steam, Prime Minister Narendra Modi told chief ministers on Monday while asserting that the country will have to devise a balanced strategy to revive the economy and deal with COVID-19 with a sharp focus on ensuring that rural areas remain free from the pandemic. The thrust of the video conference with all state chief ministers was to chalk out a comprehensive roadmap with a focus on strengthening the COVID-19 containment strategy and stepping up of economic activities in a calibrated manner as the 54-day nationwide lockdown nears an end. India is under a lockdown since March 25th, which is scheduled to end on May 17th. Union Minister Dr. Jitendra Singh on Monday said that there will be a potential for new breakthrough in economy, trade, scientific research and several other diverse areas in after the coronavirus crisis ends. Addressing the Indo-Bangladesh virtual conference organized by ASSOCHAM, Singh said in the last 6 years, the northeastern region has made up for several lapses of the past because for the first time the region has received equal attention on par with other parts of the country. New paradigms will emerge after the coronavirus pandemic is over with the potential for new breakthrough in economy, trade, scientific research and several other diverse areas, he said at the video conference. Chief Secretary BVR Subramaniam on Monday visited railway station Jammu and took stock of the mechanism put in place for the upcoming trains carrying stranded people of Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir from other parts of the country. Speaking on the occasion, the Chief Secretary said that it is imperative that all the stranded people deboarding at the railway station go through the mandatory protocols and guidelines issued by the administration amid COVID-19 pandemic. He said that all arrangements have been made by the administration with regard to testing and providing quarantine facilities to the passengers reaching here. The Chief of Western Army Commander Lieutenant General R.P. Singh visited forward areas along the international border on Monday and reviewed the security situation and operational preparedness of borderline with Pakistan. Lieutenant General Singh visited forward areas of the Rising Star Corps in Kathua and Samba districts to review the current security situation and operational readiness. The Army Commander interacted with troops and lauded them for their high morale and motivation. In continuation to the steps being taken by the Union Territory Administration, Ladakh, to ensure the homecoming of the Ladakhi people, including students stranded in different parts of the country due to the nationwide lockdown triggered by the COVID-19 pandemic, more than 1,300 residents and students belonging to Leh and Kargil districts in 37 buses and 101 light vehicles reached Kargil on Monday. These included 22 buses and 87 light vehicles carrying Kargil bound and 15 buses and 14 light vehicles carrying Leh bound passengers. Divisional Commissioner Kashmir Pandurang Kepol on Monday reviewed the status of Srinagar Smart City project here at a meeting of senior officers of concerned departments. The Divisional Commissioner directed concerned officers to keep ambit of project for longer horizon and expedite work in a time-bound manner so that tangible results are achieved on ground. He also asked the concerned departments to work in unison with more zeal and dedication for completion of Smart City project to make Srinagar a model city. The movement of traffic on Jammu-Srinagar National Highway remained disrupted in Mihar and Cafeteria More areas near Ramban for about 11 hours on Monday. Over 300 vehicles remained stranded for about 11 hours due to blockade and shooting of stones. The road was again restored at around 8:45 p.m. and the movement of vehicles towards Kashmir started. The centre on Monday decided to run 100 special trains daily for migrants during the coronavirus lockdown and asked the states to ensure that they avail the facility, as scenes of stranded people trekking or cycling for hundreds of kilometers or cramming into trucks, autos and other vehicles for an arduous journey home play out day after day across the country. With 3,604 more COVID-19 cases reported in the last 24 hours, India's tally of coronavirus cases reached 70,756, said the Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare on Tuesday. 87 deaths were reported during the period. As per the tally, 46,008 patients are active coronavirus cases, while 22,454 patients have been cured, discharged, and one patient has migrated. With 87 deaths due to COVID-19 reported in the last 24 hours, the number of deaths has risen to 2,293. A total of 12 special evacuation flights from across the globe will bring home stranded Indians on the 6th day of Vande Bharat mission on Tuesday. The special flights include Air India flight from Manila to Ahmedabad, London to Hyderabad, Newark, Mumbai, Ahmedabad, Air India flights from Singapore to Delhi, Air India flight from Dhaka to Srinagar, Dammam to Kochi, Kuala Lumpur to Mumbai, Manila to Delhi, Muscat to Chennai, Dubai to Kannur, Dubai to Mangalore, and Singapore, Bengaluru, Kochi.